Born Yesterday tells the story of corruption and resistance in Washington, D.C. Sound familiar?
This story premiered on Broadway in 1946 and has since been turned into 2 films. It also hits the stage at the Bartell Theater this weekend. Our Michael Bruno goes backstage for Madison Theater Guild's production of Born Yesterday.
Hello, Harry. We were just talking about you.
Hey, that ain't what I'm paying you for. She knows enough about me. Too much, in fact. The plot of Born Yesterday is he's a junk millionaire, and this is just post-war, so he sees a lot of dough to be made by collecting all the scrap in post-war Europe.
Comes to Washington to buy off a senator and some other nefarious things. He brings with him his girlfriend, not married, Billy Dawn, who's a former showgirl.
Who's Rabbit Marinville? Rabbit Marinville.
I don't know any rabbit.
And he soon gets to this idea that he needs to smarten her up a little bit because she's not presentable, he thinks, to the senators and whoever else he's dealing with. So he hires a reporter, Paul Verrill, to come in and give her lessons on how to talk good.
She's so smart, what's a peninsula? Not you.
It is that new medicine.
As she gets smarter, she starts to realize what he's doing there and that it's not quite ethical or legal. So in the second act, we find out that she's going to take care of things.
Tom Paine practically started this whole country, practically.
You mean he's dead?
Well, of course.
Doesn't really quite realize how this is going to turn out when she starts getting educated. Now, he's used to her just doing whatever he says, and okay, this is fine. And when she starts feeling her independence, he gets very, well, confused, frustrated, and, you know, then things don't turn out the way he thought they were going to turn out. Work on her, not me.
No extra charge.
Hey, I don't need nothing you could tell me.
Where would she be now if she was alive, if that character was alive now in 2018?
Probably on a reality show. I don't want to name any names. But I feel like there's a lot of women who are young and who get really sucked into the idea of what your value is to a man, what you look like, and what you can attain materially. And it's that can be, and this is nothing against people who have those feelings and have those desires. I have nothing against that. But I think that there is definitely people who have a little bit more pull towards the material side of things. And I think that Billy Dawn would be the kind of person who would be on a reality TV show.
You know, the more I see you, I don't like you as much. For a chump who ain't got no place, you're pretty fresh.
And how do you think it holds up from the time it was written to
Amazingly well. It's really amazingly. Some of the lines that I have are so poignant for today. I don't want to give any away because there's some pretty strong lines, you know, with the whole Washington and corruption, and it takes on a different meaning almost every night because every day something else comes out that, you know, just very contemporary.
$200 a week and I can't even watch?
Well, I'll take you on separately, Harry. Glad to. You know, I've got a special course for backward millionaires.
Michael is here now. It's interesting. I mean, it's almost a mirror of what's going on.
It's amazing how that it was written at that time and how things have not changed, how it's still politically the times now and the corruption and everything that was written then, and it could have been written yesterday.
Is this primarily the cast, the 3 actors you interviewed, or is it a bigger cast?
Those are the 3 leads. Okay. There are many others. There are some smaller parts and other characters that are involved in the show as well. But those are the 3 primary leads in the show.
And funny at times.
Oh yes, it's a very humorous play, but it does have some dramatic points in it as well.
All right, it's Born Yesterday at the Bartell Theater. Weekends through Saturday, October 20th. Go to bartelltheater.com for tickets. Next week,
it's Something Rotten at the Overture.
Broadway comes to Overture again.
Yes.
And there's a local lead.
Yes, there is a local actor who will be interviewing next week, Brian Cowing, who is in the touring company.
Very exciting.
Very exciting.
All right, have a good weekend.
Thanks.
You too. Stay dry.
Good to see you, Michael.
We'll be right back.